Hi Cancer, welcome to your July reading. Happy freaking birthday. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to see what's going on for you. You're going to be the first sign I do for the July readings. It's your freaking birthday season, so I figured Cancer would be the first to go. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're having an amazing day, a beautiful birthday season. I hope July treats you well, treats you like the queen, king that you are. Yeah, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. We're gonna just see what July is gonna bring you, what the vibes will be like, how to handle the energy that's coming up. We do have Venus retrograde at the end of July, 22nd of July. Venus will be retrograding in Leo, but I don't know what other transits are happening this month, but it should be a pretty interesting time, to say the least. So Cancer, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, for July 2023. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know? What do they need to look out for? What is happening? Messages, please, Spirit. What do you have to tell my Cancerians? Those that have clicked on this reading, this video, what do you have for them? What do they need to know? We got the tiger, we have the bear, and we have the phoenix. All right, change is coming. Change is coming, and you can smell it, you can sense it, you can feel it. I'm almost like getting like the chills, like a little bit of heebie-jeebies, like, because so we have the tiger out here, and this tiger really rules your intuition. This is like that bringing in the feminine energy. We all carry masculine, feminine energies, but like the beginning of July, it just seems like you guys are in like a more of like this receptive, receiving messages from spirit, lots of channeled messages, lots of downloads, lots of important things you need to watch out for, paying attention to the subtle shifts, the subtle energies, the subtle differences you're noticing in your environment, in your world, in your life, in relationships, really paying attention to the little itty bitty details, the things that normally you wouldn't pay too much attention to. But this is like spirit is saying, be woke. Don't be sleep, be woke. Okay? Keep your eyes peeled. Normally this card comes out when like luck is on your side, right? It's a white tiger. It really rules like rare occurrences or odd like occurrences that are like almost really hard to put words to it or to explain, or it's just like it's a very destiny kind of energy. So this is like a very wild kind of card to start off your reading, Cancer. It's like even like this is about kind of foreseeing the future before something happens, or like having this sense of knowing before something happens. Really like also changes energetically speaking to you and your spirituality and your gifts and abilities, especially if you are a healer or you're a light worker, you have your own healing abilities. They may just be heightening even more, or like transforming even more. You might be going through another like ascension, or you're experiencing ascension symptoms, right? So you might be like, what's going on? I feel kind of weird. I'm kind of freaked out. I'm noticing things I didn't notice before. I'm feeling things I didn't feel before. How come I know something before it happens? Or like, I think of the person, boom, I hear from them, they call me, I bump into them, or like just shit like that. You're really just like in tune with spirit, with the divine. Don't be afraid. Don't be shocked. It's intense. It's intense, but it's powerful. And this is about using the power of even the moon to help you manifest and materialize your ideas. Because I do see that there is some sort of new beginning happening. So the tiger is more like representing like the unconscious, as well as like what's going on behind the scenes, right? You don't see it in your physical reality, but you can sense it. You know that it's coming. You know it's there. It just isn't physically in your hand. It's kind of like when you order something online, like, Amazon, right? Amazon Prime. You know that it's coming. Sometimes you don't know when it's coming. Sometimes there's a delay in the shipping. Sometimes it comes sooner than expected. Sometimes it takes a little longer than you had expected, but like it's coming, right? And you know it, you sense it. And that's so weird. It's like spirit just like cut out my throat for a second. I just went like like it just cut out for a second, like my own voice. What the hell? We have the bear though, which represents new beginnings. It represents new starts, stepping into a new chapter. There's something new beginning. You can sense it, you can feel it. Maybe it's already started for some of you heading into July. You've already kind of begun this journey, or you know something's happening. You know change is just around the corner, or whatever this new path is that you're on. You know it's going to lead to massive, significant change. And I'm not like trying to blow this out of proportion or blow smoke up your ass and be like, oh my god, big change coming, but like this is really talking about freaking transformation, change that you will not come back from, changes that will change who you are on an energetic level, on an individual level, emotional, spiritual, physical, every type of level. Financial level too, romantic level, everything in your life is shifting and changing. It's huge. It's a big deal. It might be a little scary. It might feel a little uncomfortable here. But with the bear, it's just about taking your time and just getting used to the change, the subtle changes, right? Because again, with the tiger, it's happening kind of like subtly. Like it may not be as like dramatic as like it looks like it should be with the phoenix. Like death, rebirth, oh my God, it's like so dramatic, right? But it might not be, it might not look that way. It might not even feel that way. But like with time, you're gonna like reflect on this experience. You're gonna reflect back at this month. Like think about at the end of the year. Think about it. December 2023. You're gonna look back at this month, Cancer. You're gonna look back at your birthday season and wow, that was the pivotal moment. That was the moment when this happened, when I met this person, when I did this. Like you're gonna look back at July and you're like, that was the fucking game changer. Like that was the month that changed it all. Like this is the freaking month. This is the period that changes everything for you. And it's massive. And this is like definitely divine orchestration. This is the energy of spirit. This also rules your root chakra, which is like stay grounded through these changes. These are intense changes. There's a lot going on. And spirit is just saying like, hey, Cancer, stay grounded. Don't lose yourself in all the motion and all the commotion. Like don't lose yourself. Stay freaking grounded. Take a deep breath. It's gonna be all right. But it's powerful. It's significant. It might be a little triggering for some of y'all. We have Scorpion at the bottom with the butterfly. Yeah, there's some changes. Big destiny changes here also with the spider. Every little decision that you make, every single path that you take, it's all leading up to something. It's all taking you to a place of where you're supposed to be. This is wild shit for you, Cancer. I'm like blown away. So let's get into this. Let's see how this month is playing out for you, what to expect, what the energy is like, how you might be feeling, Cancer. You might be more, let me just talk about like how you might feel throughout the month. There's my dog going crazy in the back, being my little guard dog, right? With this tiger, this is more of like kind of like more introverted or more of like a reserved, I'm gonna observe, I'm gonna watch, but I'm not gonna say too much. So you might be like, there's a lot going on internally, but you're not sharing it or you're not revealing it. With the bear, there's something about you feeling very protective over something or, yeah, like I'm getting like more like mother bear, like protective energy for some reason. Protective over yourself, protective over your feelings, protective over something that you're trying to like keep hidden or quiet or, okay, anyways, wow. You're not afraid of these changes though, or it feels like you're ready for it, or you feel it in your soul, like that you're ready for this next step, okay? But let's see. So what's going on for Cancer in July 2023? What do my Cancerians need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Show me clearly, Spirit, messages for Cancer in July 2023. By the way, I'm a Cancer too. It's my birthday season too. If your birthday is on the 13th, you're my birthday twin, okay? So, but yeah, I hope you guys all have a beautiful birthday season. All right, Cancer, what's going on for Cancer in July 28? Oh, Two of Cups. I see there's a relationship, love on the brain, love on the mind. There's a special somebody you're connecting with. Maybe it's a bit of a secret right now. Maybe you have a secret admirer. Maybe there's someone that you're going to be connecting with. And this doesn't always have to be romantic, of course. I know everybody who's a Cancer is listening who's like looking for love, but there could be someone that you're dealing with at the moment or someone you may end up connecting with that's close to you or becomes close to you or plays a very significant role in your life, okay? There is definitely something about destiny here, being brought together, unity, unifying two souls, connecting to one another on a very intense and emotional level. We do have the Five of Swords that came out next to this. So, all right, let me just get some more before I talk about this. What's going on for Cancer? There's something you could be leaving or walking away from, Cancer. Maybe you're leaving behind a person, right? The Two of Cups to the Five of Swords. Maybe there's some sort of like argument or drama that's taking place. Someone could be leaving or walking away. Maybe this is the end of a relationship for some of you where you're reaching this point where you're just like over and done with a specific person and you're ready to just like completely give up and let it all go. and move on with your life. Like you're wanting to leave behind a significant person or someone who's maybe like had some sort of control over you. What do we have? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, because you know that you'd be happier, you know that you'd be better off without this person in your life, and you're trying to create space for better things, better people. 10 of Cups is at the bottom, just got to point that out. So I see like there could be some of you or a group of you that are like leaving behind a specific person because of, the harm that they're causing in your life. And there's a card, that fell. Oh, literally death. Okay, and is there any other cards that fell, or is it just death? Yeah, okay, so Cancer, I see you leaving behind, or you're putting an end to a specific relationship in your life that causes confusion, that causes chaos. It's like this could be someone that plays games, someone who plays mind games, someone who lies or is very like fantastical, like they make all these promises and they like blow things out of proportion, and then like they never actually follow through with their plans. Or this is a person, or this is a situation that brings a lot of confusion to you, a lot of pain, a lot of despair, a lot of sadness. And it's like I see you like slowly moving away from this. And yeah, I see you with the Hermit here. I see you moving away from this. I see you distancing yourself from somebody slowly but surely. And there's something about loss here, or like feeling upset that it took so long for this to happen. But I see you moving towards a better, happier place in your life. This is so freaking wild. I see you going through a glow up. I see you really transforming and stepping into the person you've always meant to be, with the Empress out here and Temperance, like really your most healed, your most happiest, peaceful self. I see you stepping into that person in July. I see you following and pursuing your passions with the Ace of Wands. I see you feeling really like a lot of passion towards life, towards living. And I see like, Prince of Swords and the King of Cups. There's lots of fast changes occurring that will affect you emotionally, for the better though. Like a lot of positive changes in your emotional life, even in your relationships, right? There's a lot of heavy emotions that are coming through in July. I don't know about you, I always find Cancer season, as a Cancer myself, I always find Cancer season a little rocky. So I'm like, okay, we Cancer season's just begun. I'm like crossing my fingers this time is different around, because most times it'd be kind of intense, right? Normally it'd be that way. I'm like, okay, Cancer, prepare yourself, brace yourself, because it does seem like there's some intense stuff coming up. But I am also seeing here, you really like prioritizing your peace and like what makes you happy. And regardless of who stays in your life, who leaves your life, I see you really like getting such solid stability in yourself and in your own world, your own bubble. But yeah, like dang. So yeah, I think we should just start clarifying, because I don't really think we need to like really break this down. Kind of like what I just had already said. Let's like dive into this. So first of all, let's look into this connection. Who is this connection? Who is this person that Cancer is like leaving behind? Tell me this Two of Cups for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in July 2023. Tell me this Two of Cups. Tell me about this connection with Cancer. Who is Cancer connecting with in July? Who is this person? Obviously there's some sort of like significance here. Like this person is part of like your spiritual journey. They're here to teach you a certain lesson or to like push you in a certain direction. So like that's part of it. But like, and also, look, I just seen death out here. Look, death in the Four of Cups. Like there could be some sort of ending here that, because you're just not happy with the way things are going between you guys, or the way things have been. Try the Two of Cups. Like whatever they've been putting you through, it's just not worth the fight, or it's not worth the struggle, or it's not worth the bullshit. Try the Two of Cups for Cancer. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so you're unhappy about this. This might be in your home. This might literally be where you live, someone you live with, someone that you're married to, someone that you're attached to, or someone that you're tied to. This could be a family member that you could be distancing yourself from, or removing yourself from, or, you're distancing yourself from somebody that is making you unhappy in your own freaking home, right? Someone who just comes into your home, they have muddy shoes and they just walk, you just spent all morning cleaning your freaking floors, cleaning your house top to bottom, for this individual just come in and fuck it all up and mess it all up and get it all dirty. And as Cancers, right, you guys rule the fourth house, which is the home where you live. You like your space, you like your comforts, you have a very sacred home, sacred space, right? And then this individual just comes around and fucks it all up, or sabotages it, or just like makes you miserable and just drives you crazy, right? So whoever that is for you, Cancer, and this could be even someone that you work with, this could be someone that you live with. Anyways, it's over. Like it's done. Like, it's just, it can't be repaired. It's so restricting. It's like a jail. Like, we have the devil at the bottom of the deck. Like, you feel like being around this person is like jail. Like, this is just hell. Oh my God, right? I think you've been trying to make things work. 3 of Pentacles. You've been trying to make this work, or it's almost like you've been trying to like talk yourself like, oh no, it's nice in this cage. I kind of like it. It's kind of comfy. It's kind of, you know, I've been used to this. This is what I know. Like, you know, like almost like talking yourself into like, hey, no, this is okay. It works. Like, this is great. Like, it's supposed to be this way. It's like, it's not supposed to be this way. And you've been sacrificing and settling in a situation that is not for your highest good. And you've been knowing that deep down, right? Going back to the tiger, deep down, you had this inner knowing, like, something has to change. It can't stay like this. And, yeah, you're like, just staying in this would make you more and more miserable, or just would cause more damage. So tell me more about this 2 of Cups, this person, this connection that Cancer is considering leaving behind. Tell me this 2 of Cups. What do we need to know about this connection here? High Priestess reversed, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. I feel like you've been ignoring your intuition, or like your intuition's been trying to tell you, trying to guide you, but you've been kind of just like, oh, I'm not going to pay attention to the signs. I can't read the signs, huh? Like, you know, kind of like in this like struggling with to accept the reality of a situation, or just like you're adding, being in this situation is just confusing you, and like you're just lost. You're not sure what to do about this whole person, this whole situation. You're feeling very like lost and muddled and uncertain about what to do, what to choose. We have the Lovers at the bottom, which is Gemini energy, and the Lovers does talk about a decision, and a decision about your commitments, or a decision about something that's very significant. And I see you're gonna have to make some sort of choice, and it may be a little uncomfortable here. Some people may not like what you have to decide, or what you end up doing or choosing here, but ultimately this is what's going to do to bring you the most peace here with Temperance. So, okay, let's see what this 5 of Swords is about for Cancer. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Why is the 5 of Swords here for Cancer? Try the 5 of Swords, please, for Cancer in July. We have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're literally leaving this behind. You're like over it. You're done. You're moving on. Like, you've spent way too much time, chance after chance after chance, waiting for someone to change, waiting for someone to prove themselves, waiting for this person to show up differently. But like, you've given them many, many chances. And it's just like you're at this point where you're like, well, what else can I do besides like walk away? You've had some sort of clarity. You've had some sort of realization about this person, about the reality, about who this individual really is. You've gotten clarity about something. And so now it's about you leaving or walking away, or like setting yourself free. Tell me this 5 of Swords for Cancer. It may be emotional. This is a time to release, Cancer. You may not like to face this 5 of Pentacles. This might not be the reality or the outcome that you were hoping for or wishing out of this situation, especially if this is involving marriage or commitment here. You really, really wanted to make this work. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, family might be involved, children might be involved. You know, it's not a simple situation. If it was simple, it would be a lot easier, and you wouldn't even be here listening to this reading, right? If it was that simple, you wouldn't be needing to look for guidance or insight or support or like reassurance, right? You wouldn't be here. So obviously it's a very complicated situation, and like you just want this to all work out, but it's not working out in the way that you had in mind or you had envisioned. And it's kind of like I think someone struggles with like accepting where they went wrong, or accepting like looking at themselves. Like, there's an individual here who's in denial, or is like refusing to take accountability, or you know, someone who's just unable to change their ways. Oh my God, my throat just keeps on cutting out. Like, bruh, it's like whack. Like, I get like a little bit mucusy today. I don't know, my throat's been a little dry today. It's kind of like raspy a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the air quality ain't the best today. So, I mean, I literally see this, you're going to be happier and better off. Let's see this 9 of Cups and Death. 9 of Cups and Death. Why is the 9 of Cups and Death here for Cancer? Tell me about this combination. Tell me about the 9 of Cups and Death for Cancer. there's something about you like reaching acceptance about the way things are ending, or you know, the way things have to be. The Nine of Cups and Death. What is this combination for Cancer? That it come out. Okay. Talk about the Nine of Cups and Death for Cancer. Four of Wands. Talk about the Nine of Cups and Death for Cancer. What is changing, or what's coming to an end, or what does Cancer need to work on releasing? Because I see you pouring energy into this, but yeah, like you keep fighting for something that's not working. Magician. And the Fool. There is some sort of, see, there's some sort of new start or something coming out of this situation. Okay. Scorpio energy, we also have Aries and Aquarius. So this is clarifying Death and the Nine of Cups. So what is changing here, Cancer, is like I see you've been pouring so much energy, putting in all of this energy towards people, places, situations that have just been draining you, or just been like you've been really trying to force something here with the Five of Wands. You've been really like desperately like holding on, clinging on, trying to make things work, trying to like make sacrifices to keep things stable, to keep things up and running. Like you've been fighting for something for so long, but you can't fight forever. And so here we have the Tower. So something is shifting in this situation. Something is drastically changing. It has to happen in order for you to get out onto the other side in more of an alignment state. Like something has to change. Something has to shift. It has to be, it's a big deal. So you're needing to think about it. You're needing to go inwards here with the Hermit to reflect of what about this situation needs to change. What do you have to fully remove yourself from the situation? Does it have to be completely cut clean, completely detached? Or is it just some sort of adjustment that's needed? Because it depends on the situation. It depends on who you're dealing with, what they've done to you, how it's been affecting you. For some, it's straight up like if you're married and they're like the worst person ever, it's like you may have to go through like divorce. If you got children, that has other complications, right? If this is just like a friend that's like not good to you, it's just like you might just distance yourself from them and just kind of keep them at afar, right? You might not completely cut the cord or completely cut communication. It's gonna vary for everybody. And again, this is a general reading, so like there's a lot of people that be tuning in. So, but ultimately at the end of the day, you know something about this situation has to change one way or another. You have to, in order for things to improve, in order for things to get better, in order for you to have the outcome that you want, something has to change. In order for you to have this new start, this new beginning, something about this situation has to change. But it seems like you're kind of confused, or you're uncertain about like how to go about this change, or like if it's taking too long, or it's taking too slow, or it's not happening quick enough. There's something about you getting impatient here, or being disappointed, like wishing it would happen sooner with the Prince of Pentacles to the Five of Cups. It's like, man, if only this could just like happen sooner, like right, when or like how am I gonna do this? Like you have to take it one step at a time, right? This is something that can't be rushed. This whole process, this whole transformation that's occurring, this is not something that's just gonna happen overnight. This is gonna be something that happens over time. This is like a journey that you've just begun. Like this bear is representing the beginning of something. So this whole new chapter that you're, again, I feel, again, like what I said at the beginning of the reading, or like earlier on in this reading, it's like this is something that you're going to be like reflecting at the end of the year. Like that's how big this feels. Like this doesn't feel like it's just something small, willy-nilly, like no big deal. Like this is something significant. This is something that affects you on like a deep freaking level, on a personal level, on like a day-to-day level. Like it's something that's part of your big life routine that has a massive direct impact on you, and probably other people too, if you're involved with anybody else, or if other people are involved in this situation. This is not something that's just going to happen overnight, unfortunately, right? And I'm sorry, but that's just what's coming through. This is not even just, this is your July reading, but I don't even think it's going to be wrapped up in July. This is the beginning of the cycle ending. This is the beginning of closing out this door. It feels like there's a lot of loose ends that you're going to have to tidy up. It feels like there's a lot of cleanup. It feels like there's and so I can totally understand why you're like, oh my god, this is taking too long, man. I just want to like, I just need a break from this. With the Hermit and the Queen of Cups, you need like a mental and emotional break, and you may need that. You may need to like check out for a little bit, take a little break, but this is something very slow. This is something happening on a very slow level, and this is on your relationships. There's some sort of relationship here you're taking a closer look at, and there's something here that either you may need to express, you may need to reveal, or dang, Cancer, it's intense shit. It's intense. I want to like just look into the Phoenix of like, okay, as this situation unfolds, as you're working on releasing this, as you're working on letting this go or walking away from this situation, what's like the outcome? I know this might be like down the line, right? Depending on timelines, where you're at in your own personal journey, everybody's different, but just like how this situation will transform, I'm very curious, like how will things change? How will things be different moving forwards? What does Cancer need to know about that? So I'm going to just change decks here, and I'm just going to clarify the Phoenix of like, okay, so right now, again, Cancer, you're in the beginning of this journey. Like this is just like you're just starting, and there's a long ways ahead of you, okay? I know you probably don't want to hear that, but you're getting there, and you will have it happen, like however you want this to unfold, or however you want this to like end, or however you want this to play out. It's like it's happening, but it's just gonna take a lot slower. There's a lot that goes into this. There's a lot that's happening also behind the scenes, and this whole situation is really asking you to have faith, even during the hard times, the confusing times. This is really like a big fat test. I know it's intense. This is your birthday season, man. This ain't fun. What the hell? But all right, tell me the Phoenix. In what ways? How will this transform Cancer's life? How will this impact Cancer moving forwards? What changes can Cancer expect coming out on the other side of this ending, or the shift, or these adjustments? What can Cancer expect coming out of this moving forwards? Show me clearly. Tell me about the Phoenix. The world's at the bottom, y'all. Literally. Okay, tell me about the Phoenix for Cancer. How will this situation transform? Tell me how this situation will transform for Cancer. Tell me about the Phoenix. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Tell me the Phoenix. How will this situation transform Cancer's life? King of Pentacles. Anything else about the Phoenix? How will this situation transform Cancer's life? Where did you go? Okay, here we go. You guys get to see it before me. The Six of Wands. Nice. Okay, Two of Cups at the bottom. 10 of Swords. 4 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. I see, like, seriously, some of you going from being in a relationship, being committed to someone, to, like, breaking the fuck up. 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords with the 4 of Wands, and then the 9 of Pentacles. This is a single energy, going from being in a partnership and trying to work things out, even though it's draining, even though it's toxic, even though it's unhealthy, and it's even possibly affecting your health, your physical health, your mental health, and all in between, right? To being single, free, independent. Like, there's something about you getting your independence back, or getting your freedom from something. Yeah. Letting the cards fall where they land, letting the coins fall where they land, or however that saying goes. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune underneath the Hangman. There's a lot that you're needing to surrender to as well. Again, the whole timing of things and just this whole process. But however your life will transform, I see improvement in your money. I see improvement in your finances, especially if this has been affecting your work. Because for some of you, it has been. For some of you, if this is a person and they've caused so much pain or chaos, it's like literally been affecting how you show up in work. It's literally been affecting, you know, it's been affecting everything, right? So how this situation will transform moving forwards, you may have more money, you may have more stability, you may come into more just being way more successful in life itself, getting a lot more recognition, getting a lot more like praise for some of you about maybe the work that you do, or like getting a lot of success. I see a lot of success if you're wanting to even be famous for some of you. Like, I don't know who that's for, but like I see that's in the picture too. However else your life will transform, I see really important relationships coming in, for some new love coming in. Maybe you're leaving behind one person and someone else comes in. When you finally break away from this individual, finally that other person that you're meant to be with comes in, right? And that might just be part of it. Also, other relationships, doesn't just have to be romantic here. Page of Cups, really important relationships that you're going to develop as you are shifting away from whatever this toxicity is, because it is hella toxic, okay? Oh, Cancer, that was intense. That was an intense one. But, you know, I'm sending you all the best vibes, and I know it's all going to work out for you. It's going to take some time. It's intense, but what Cancer season isn't intense? It's time to, you know, it's a tearjerker month. Bring the tissue box. Hug your friends, hug your animals, hug yourself. Cry a river, but build a bridge. and go get over it. I fucked that up. Cry a river, build a bridge, and get over it, okay? You'll get through it. I'm sending you the best vibes. Hang in there, Cancer. Whew. May this be over and done with very soon for you. Hopefully sooner than December, like I was saying, okay? All right, Cancer, take it easy. Happy freaking birthday. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below, and I'm gonna let you go, all right? Bye.